People are worried. I hear concerns about digital currency as the public wants to know, is this really happening? What does it mean? How will it affect me? Is the government going to invade my privacy? Concerns are mounting, and I'm sure you share many of these concerns as well. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. According to the Atlanta Council Central Bank Digital Currency Tracker, 114 countries are exploring a central bank digital currency. 33 countries are now in the development phase. One of those is the United States. But there might be hope. A movement is growing among elected officials to ensure Americans' rights to privacy and liberty are preserved as the era of the digital dollar approaches. Last week, Republican Congressman Tom Emmer, the Republican Majority Whip, introduced the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act, co-sponsored by 9 of Emmer's colleagues. The bill would amend the Federal Reserve Act in the 3 following ways. It would prevent the Federal Reserve from directly issuing central bank currencies to individuals. It would prohibit the use of central bank digital currencies to enact monetary policy. And it would require the Federal Reserve to keep Congress updated on all efforts related to developing central bank digital currencies. Following the bill's introduction, Emmer said, "Any digital version of the dollar must uphold our American values of privacy, individual sovereignty, and free market competitiveness. Anything less opens the door to the development of a dangerous surveillance tool." Emmer is not the only U.S. politician trying to put restraints on central bank digital currencies before they are issued. Last fall, Republican Senator James Lankford of Oklahoma introduced the No Digital Dollar Act. This legislation would prohibit the U.S. Treasury and Federal Reserve from discontinuing the issuance of paper currency and physical coins in the event a digital dollar is ever issued. At the time Lankford introduced his bill, he said, "As technology advances, Americans should not have to worry about every transaction in their financial life being tracked or their money being deleted." It's worth noting that privacy concerns have prompted one member of the Federal Reserve to come out publicly against the digital dollar. Last year, the Minneapolis Federal Reserve president said, "I can see why China would do it. If they want to monitor every one of your transactions, you could do that with a central bank digital currency." He added, "Why would the American people be for that?" There are some that will dismiss the bills proposed by Congressman Emmer and Senator Lankford as exercises in tinfoil hat paranoia. But those individuals might want to take a look at what's going on in Nigeria these days. Nigeria launched its central bank digital currency called the Naira in fall of 2021. However, the adoption rate of the Naira by Nigeria's citizens has been poor. Estimates say less than 0.5% of Nigerians are using it. In response, the Nigerian government has implemented restrictions on the amount of paper cash citizens can access in order to force widespread use of the Naira. Currently, Nigerians can withdraw no more than $225 in cash each week from the bank. The Cato Institute, a libertarian think tank, says Nigerians can expect to see those restrictions tightened further. That makes sense given this ominous declaration made last fall by the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The destination, as far as I am concerned, is to achieve a 100% cashless economy in Nigeria. So it seems that Congressman Emmer and Senator Langford might not be so paranoid after all. Your concerns are valid as well. It feels like the momentum behind digital currency is unstoppable. We'll be sure to keep you in the know as this story continues to develop. Until next time.